Dear Rotarians, Rotaractors, our guests today, as I said before, is a big meeting of the district. This is a district organized event, but hosted by the Rotary Club of Mengo. And we are so happy that we have quite a number of our Rotarians from different clubs. Rotarian Yusuf Chigoye, country chair, you are very welcome. You came at the right time, but we'll give you time to settle. The right time that you came was to appreciate and recognize a protocol, but I think that you can do that at a later stage. But in the meantime, let me welcome all the Impact presidents that we have in the house. Impact presidents, can you please stand up for recognition? Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, thank you so much. I know also that we have action presidents who are here, please. I know that we also have some district officials here, but I will leave that to Rotarian Chigoye at some point to recognize them. Allow me at this point in time as well to make just some couple of announcements. The first one is, of course, for this Rotary Club, as you know, today, actually, in the evening, we shall join the clubs of the Masaka Road Corridor, and we are part of the Masaka Road Corridor clubs, to launch, to activate the cancer run at the Rotary Club of Chitevi, this evening. But it will start with a march led by a band from Lubaga Cathedral. You are supposed to assemble there at 3, and then we set off at 4 and continue to the Rotary Club of Chitevi. Please, our members, but also other Rotarians who are here, join us this evening for that important activity. The second one is tomorrow. Tomorrow we shall be participating in the donation of equipment to Namayumba Health Center. This is a joint project between the District 9213 and 9214 for a number of health centers and hospitals in the country. But tomorrow, ours, and you know the Rotary Club of Mengo is the one responsible for Namayumba Health Center. We shall be there from 2 p.m. At Wachiso, first of all, for the district to receive the equipment, and then we'll go together to Namayumba Health Center. Please register for those of you who want to participate. I saw that the Service Projects Director requested everybody to register, those who want to use collective transport. I think those are the two announcements. Rotarian Chiganda, and can you please come and just talk a little bit about the cancer run, and also Rotarian Barnabas on the run. Please, 1 minute. You have 1 minute. Barnabas, you want to come and start? Just 1 minute.
Fellow Rotarians, guests and friends, in remembering one of our own, Professor Lawrence Muchibi, who was the Rotarian of this club and contributed to the education sector of the country, we have a run on 9th. We have vests around and t-shirts. 9th this weekend, 9th of August, at London College of St. Lawrence. We have kits at 30,000 and the corporate VIP t-shirts at 100,000 plus a cape. The run proceeds are going for constructing a cyber lab in one of the campuses. We shall start at 8 a.m. in the morning at London College of St. Lawrence in Maya. So let us support the cause, and our own Rotarian, Maria Justine Tulina, who is the rector of those schools and the university. Thank you very much, members. I'm here and I'm ready to sell the kits to you.
Okay, thank you. Quickly.
Good afternoon, friends. And I'm sure we're all aware of the cancer run. The Rotary Cancer Run is on the 30th of August at Kololo Independence Grounds. Rotary Club of Mengo is the governor's club. Our minimum target is 1,300 kits. We're about to reach the bar, but we still have to do some good work. I call upon each one of you, more especially members of the Rotary Club of Mengo, You know our target per member, at least 5 kids. Most of you have done us good, but we expect to do more. Each vest costs 30,000 shillings. Reach out to me myself, Rotarian Stanley Chiganda, you're already as your cancer officer. And a shirt goes at 100,000 shillings. Come 30th of August, the Governor's Club has to be on Main Street. For those who don't know the Main Street at Kololo Independence Grounds, please get into my inbox. We shall talk. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lieutenant Chiganda. And I think members were doing a good job in this club already. We want to thank everyone who is doing their best to fight cancer in this country. One more announcement. We have a charter celebration of a club that we jointly formed with the Rotary Club of Chigo Seven Lakes. And that club is the Rotary Club of Medical Pioneers of Mengo, here in our hospital, Mengo Hospital. And we are mothers of that club. So the charter will be on 15th of August, of this month, 15th of August. Please buy cards as members of this club. Buy cards, we mothered. At this point, let me invite our country chair to come and recognize protocol, and then we can move on with the rest of the program.
Thank you very much. My apologies for coming in a bit late. I was at the radio station in the studios. You clap for me. Namirembe FM. I was talking about land. Colleagues, my name is Yusuf Kigoye, and I am the country chair of Uganda, District 9214, and I am very honored to be here to take protocol, to take you through protocol. I think that is the correct English, to take you through protocol. Let's join and welcome our district governor, Daniel Damulira Mukasa. We want to thank you very much for coming. The other day I was hearing one of the outgoing speech of the head boy of one of the schools in the northern there. The man said, I am your homeboy, Adora Eddie. So I think Governor Damulira is the homeboy here. So we want to thank you. Thank you very much for being around. In a very special way, colleagues, let's welcome immediate past district governor, Christina Cheune Kaoya. Thank you very much. This costed you more times than very many clubs, and you are still coming back here. Thank you. Thank you very much, Governor. Our district membership chair, Chapambalas. We want to thank you. Thank you very much, sir, for coming. And let's welcome our Rotary Foundation chair, fundraising chair, immediate past district membership chair, PAG Anne Nyesiga from RC Bwebaja. Thank you. Thank you very much. And let's welcome our Dean of Assistant Governors, AG Mase Nalusiba. The AG for the homeboy. So we want to thank you, and thank you very much, Mase, for being around. And she's very busy. This club is very busy. I was telling you the AGs that wherever you see any guest going to your clubs with the title governor, PDG, DG, DGE, you must be there. So the other day she was asking me, naone rangi inde. So I want to thank you very much for being here. So ladies and gentlemen, can you please welcome Assistant Governor Padre Patrick Lukwago from the Rotary Club of Nalumunye. Can you please welcome Assistant Governor Pafradito Mulambuzi Nsereko. Another homeboy. I don't know whether Babu is here. Another homeboy. Where is him? Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Assistant Governor Babu Where is Babu? Muguzi. That one. And colleagues, for your information, AG Babu was appointed as the AG for all inner wheel clubs. So Alimuchintu. And on Wednesday, he's hosting us at Inner Wheel Club of Mengo at Nanjing Hotel in China. No, sorry. For Chinese. So thank you very much, Babu. Colleagues, can you please welcome our past country chair, Philip Mike Katamba. We want to thank you very much, sir, for being around. According to my scanning, that is what I have. But now to welcome our impact president, President Fred Kafuero. Thank you very much. I made a late night call at midnight asking about the dress code. But thank you very much, sir, for coming. Can you please welcome impact president Patrick Mugoya from the Rotary Club of Muyenga Bukasa. Thank you. Thank you very much. I also welcome impact president Sanyu from the Rotary Club of Kampala, Kawempe Kampala. What's the order? Kampala Kawempe. You start with the city, then the village. Okay. Kampala Kawempe. Thank you very much. Can you please welcome Charter President Hamidu Kato from the Rotary Club of Butambala. They are Governor Butambala. They sit here in Kampala, not Butambala. I think they are avoiding villagers. But thank you very much, sir, for coming. And also come President-elect Stanley Kiganda. Where is Kiganda? Who was threatening us with kids? Where are you? Kiganda. Thank you very much, Stanley Kiganda. The President-elect Mureba Julius David Beyanga from Arasinsanji. The big club. Thank you. He came with his driver to message. To message stand up. That's the official driver for our PE. In Insanji, when you become a president, we assign you an official driver. And he must be taller than you to see in front. So thank you very much, our driver. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please welcome the doctor for the governor, just in case he gets a problem. On top of the flask that you gave us, Madam Governor, we also got another doctor now. To tell him now today is porridge, the other day is alcohol. So let's welcome a doctor for the governor, Dr. Patrick Muhindo, homeboy. Thank you very much. In a very special way, now that our immediate past governor is here, let's welcome Ronald Migade, the immediate past president of this club. Thank you very much. IPP Alex Agaba from the Rotary Club of Kongerukuri. Thank you very much. And Charter President IPP Noam Tiawa from the Rotary Club of Mengoelites. Thank you. Thank you very much for coming. And I want to welcome, as I finish, the PA to our governor, Rotarian Muyunga Bruno. Thank you very much. I have scanned right. The family of Rotary chair, Rotarian Proskovia Namatov, I have seen you. I have scanned right. Thank you. Thank you very much for coming. As I sit, I want to welcome my official driver today. Oh, okay. Can you please welcome our District 9213 membership chair? He's also a doctor. This room is full of doctors. But I think Muhindo doesn't have a PhD, Muhindo. It's just because he's a medical doctor. That's why we call him a doctor. But the other one is a doctor. Clap for her. Thank you very much for coming. And finally, my driver, Honorable Edward, has been my host at the radio station. So I told him, take me to the function where I'm going. Edward from Namirembe FM. Thank you. Allow me to stop here because of time, colleagues, and over to you, Sir President. Thank you.
Thank you so much. A warm welcome to our country chair. Members, I think now we will move straight to our program, and may I request the district membership chair to take the floor, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to try and go through this very quickly. I'd like, first of all, to thank the Rotary Club of Mengo, the Governors Club, for accepting to host us today as we launch. Thank you very much, President, for doing so. And I'd also like to thank the Governor for the support that we have received in trying to get the membership caravan together, and for everything that you've done since the year started and before. We are very, very impressed. I'd like to thank my charter president and past district governor, Christine Cheyoneka-Woya. Thank you very much for accepting to be here with us today. And we are very, very glad you're a very big membership champion. And so we are very happy that you're here with us this morning. I'll take a few minutes just to introduce members of the membership team. Maybe before I do that, let me thank a few people from this club who are really pushing membership this year. The first one being the president. Thank you very much for all the work you've done. We've been everywhere with the president on membership issues, and maybe there'll be another chance for us to go through. Past President Ernest Kavulu, I don't know if he's here. Charter Secretary Peter Jemba Kagwa. Membership Chair Stanley Chiganda, and Rotarian Penny Nakandi for the work you're doing with the Rotary Club of Mengo City Information. We appreciate that a lot. The other first three I mentioned are doing a lot of work on the Rotary Club of King's College Budo Information, and it's moving along pretty well. Members of the team, so some of my country chairs are not here, but you've already met, we've already introduced Rotarian Prosi, who is the family of Rotary District Chair. And the other chairs couldn't make it, but we also have your corridor chairs. These are the people who you're going to work with to support membership growth within the corridor. And these ones are Rotarian Rehemana Kayondo, please stand. And Charter President Noah Mutiaba. These are your corridor co-chairs who will be doing a lot of work. I've seen a few other corridor chairs, please sit. I've seen a few others, Chair Michael Kabanda from Gaba, and Gaba Road Corridor, and I think Betty Namuonge from Greater Masaka. Thank you for making it all the way. Two more mentions, PAG Annie, who is a big membership champion with a big performance last year. She's still supporting us. And also Paddy Lukwago, who's going to help us a lot with the E-Academy. We appreciate that a lot. We are marking the membership month. And in this month, we've put together a membership caravan. We welcome you, Pastor Assistant Governor Mike Kennedy Sewalu. It's an honor to have you. We are putting together a membership caravan to push the message for growth and growth and growth. And in doing so, we've talked to a number of past district governors, and I'll quickly take you through where we are going to be. Oh, my country chair. I apologize. Country chair for membership, Barbara Nekesa, please stand up for recognition. I scanned. I also scanned. On Saturday, she moderated our membership promotion for the caravan, which was online, and a lot of you were on it, and we thank you. But of course, today here we have IPDG Christine to talk to you. On Tuesday, PDG Agnes Batengas will be at RC Kijotonyama, and DGE Aisha Sykes will be at Dar es Salaam North. Wednesday, PDG Shamira Bat in Dar es Salaam Mikocheni. Wednesday, PDG Mike Kennedy Sewalu, who has just walked in, has accepted to go with us to Masaka, RC Masaka, for the Masaka corridor. Please put your hands together for him. On Thursday, DGN Peter will be in Barara for Western Corridor. And then same day, PDG Shamida Bat will be at RC Makonko Ju. Thursday again, PDG Francisco will be at Muyenga Tank Hill for the Gwaba Road Corridor. On Saturday, we'll have a membership showcase for some of the things that have happened in this week in all those places, and to hear some stories. And then on Tuesday, we'll be at Entebbe Base for the Entebbe Road Corridor. I'm tempted to go through some of the messages that we have, but I think this is the kind of day where when you bring the big guns, the small guns sort of sits aside, and you wait to hear from the big people as they talk. But one of the messages we are bringing is we've realized that we tend to delete a lot of people. And in deleting them, usually in December, it's because they didn't pay dues. We know that not paying dues has a few other, it's sometimes a symptom of some of the work that you've done in engagement. But we also know that sometimes we're just lazy about paying, and we wait for the presidents to call us. So we do not want President Fred here to be someone who keeps calling and calling and calling. But today we are not going to talk about the people who don't pay, because we are at Mengo, you see? At Mengo, we don't have this kind of problem. People pay. Is there anyone in RC Mengo who has fully paid their dues? Please stand up. I'm going to ask all the people from Mengo to come and stand here if they've paid their dues fully. Please, everyone who stood, please come here. Please stand and come up here. Earlier on, I talked to the treasurer, and I'm asking the treasurer to also come nearby, because this year, and presidents who are here, please watch. I might not come and demonstrate this everywhere. So this is very important. I'm going to ask the governor to stand in the middle here, and the president initially on the end. No, stay, don't go anywhere. We are here. Please, President, stand on one end. Anyone who pays can come and join us, because this will take a few minutes. Okay. I'd like everyone to first stand up and give a big hand clap to these people. It's because the president will not chase them around. In November, there are phone calls you don't want to pick. Please sit. There are phone calls you don't want to pick. When you see the president, you say, "No, Msajio, not to be a Christmas." Okay. I've talked to the president, and I've talked to the presidents everywhere I go, and they have accepted. This bell is for keeping people quiet and order, but that's not necessary at Mengo. So we are using it for something else. I'm going to ask him to ring it to acknowledge the payments made by these people, that they are fully paid and they are in good standing. After which, the president has also accepted that each of them will get a chance to ring the presidential bell in recognition of this payment. And then you pass it on. Please clap, especially if you're not in this line and you're from Mengo. Atete Mukamenya. Please keep clapping. Did you pay half? Thank you very much, President Fred. I think he decided that it's easier to make them ring the bell than to ring the phone. Don't go anywhere. This we are asking every club to do, to recognize the payments that are made in full and made early. Now, if someone is paying payments, full, half, the moment it reaches, the treasurer tells the president, and we recognize in whatever fellowship is next or when they're next available. Okay? Let's celebrate payment every day when it's made in full. Having said that, the homeboy is here, okay? And he has, I wasn't going to ask him if he wasn't fully paid, but I'm going to ask my corridor chairs, please step forward for this corridor. Corridor chair Noah and Rema. I'm going to ask the governor to please launch the membership caravan. We have some messages, like you've noticed, I've only managed to go through one. Please bring out our something which has a compressed form of the messages. And so we, for the rest of the fellowship, don't first show it. He hasn't launched it. He's the one who turned it around. Where are the corridor chairs? Please come and join us. Please help him to bring it when he's facing the other way. And I'll invite the governor and PDG Christine and PDG Christine and now he's becoming a governor. PDG Mike, please come and join us. Those who have not paid anything, there will be a different function. Please, Governor, join us. I'll ask the three governors to step forward. And Chair Noah will help turn it around as the governors unveil some of our messages for the membership caravan. And please stand, everyone, as we receive this message. Thank you very much, Governor. Our top one is Choose Your Impact, and we know, I think that Excel sheet was launched here. The rest is Start New Clubs, and we know that the new clubs are feeding us, feeding the membership growth. Each one bring one, which is a message that we are asking each and every club to have one fellowship dedicated to your members, to introduce them properly to what we are doing, mentor them when we bring them, and use the e-academy. But we'll go through all that in time because this one is dedicated to the launch and we have messages coming up. So thank you very much, Governor, and thank you for all the fully paid up members. Thank you, governors, for helping us to launch this, and thank you very much. Please, you may resume your seats. PAG Magisebalu, it's nice to see you. You're welcome. PAG Magisebalu. AG, my apologies. It now gives me great pleasure, and I consulted earlier on whether I should read a CV, but lucky enough, I'm just being told when he's here, he's a homeboy. I'd like to invite the homeboy, District Governor Daniel Mukasa, to come here, Daniel Mukasa Damulira, to come here and address us. Thank you very much for...
Thank you, sir, very much, the membership chair for our district, our guest speaker, and Gwena Sikira, Governor Christine, our good friend and always available, almost, I think we should make him some member of some sort. Governor, I don't want to suggest we say Governor Alagide. Governor Mike, our membership chair for the district, Godfrey Kivumbi, my sister, the Dean of AGs, my president Omuko Kafero, country chair, dear Rotarians and friends, good afternoon. Yeah, when I was coming, you saw that there's that debate. Am I a member or am I a governor? He said, when you are here, you're a member. But when it's official now, like it's a district function, I become a governor. I want to thank Rotary Club of Mengo for accepting to host this event, which is a key event in our district this year, when we launch the caravan, the membership caravan in our district. You know, Rotary in the district 9214 is moving very fast. And we don't want to lose momentum. While worldwide, in some other areas, the Americas, the numbers are going down in Europe. With us in Africa here, the numbers are going up. And we want to maintain that leadership in the numbers that we have. Last year, when we were training and throughout this year, as we were planning for membership, Rotary International President told us, you must better your best. You know, by then we hadn't got to the 700 members. And we put 700 members as our goal for the district. Now, the results that came out after the end of the year, they are very different. So if we are going to better our best, we can't target the 700 anymore. We have to suggest, plan to get at least 1,000 members. Now, that's where all this energy is coming from. Team is saying we should, let's go and start and invite them. Let's make sure we encourage them to pay by motivating them. He has showed us one of the ways we are going to be motivated to be able to pay. But we're also saying let's go out and bring more members. You will remember that our tagline in the districts this year is each one engage for impact. When I was in Tanzania, when you say kila muntu awajibike, you are talking to their hearts. They are also busy beginning to kila muntu awajibike. So today, as we launch this membership caravan, I want to request each one of you, Rotarians and friends, take personal responsibility to bring a member. Kila muntu awajibike. Take a personal responsibility to mentor a member. Take personal responsibility to support a club that is being started. If we do that throughout the district, I'm very sure we are going to get the numbers that we want. We are following after Governor Christine, who has showed us how it can be done. Today we are very lucky to have her here speaking to us. Thank you, Governor Christine, for accepting to come to Mengo and loving Mengo. But also I want to thank you for loving me. Governor Christine gave me 2 items when I was becoming governor. She gave me a mug for chai. It's being used very, very well. Eh? She also gave me a steam iron. This mobile one, eh? Mr. Damlida, you will need this. The happiest person is my wife. She moves with it and says, ah. So now when we were in Tanzania, they told her she's the mobile housewife. So she's taking a full advantage of the equipment that you gave me. Very useful. So thank you so much for looking forward and showing me the way to do it. So ladies and gentlemen, today is a launch. We have a guest speaker. I'm not going to spend a lot of time, but I want to encourage you. Kila muntu, each one. When we do that, we shall do better. We shall better our best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Governor. Thank you so much. May I now invite our Assistant Governor to come and introduce our guest speaker.
Thank you, President. Good afternoon, friends. I have the honor to introduce our guest speaker this afternoon, who happens to be none other than immediate past district governor. How titles changed very fast. From the boardrooms of leading financial institutions to the heart of Rotary service, Rotarian Christine Cheyune Kawoya has built a distinguished legacy of leadership, impact, and community transformation. As past district governor for Rotary International District 9214 for the Rotary year 2025-2026, she brought to the role a wealth of experience, unwavering passion, and a steadfast commitment to service above self. Christine's Rotary journey began in 2015 with the Rotary Club of Muyenga, where her leadership potential quickly became evident. In 2019, she chartered the Rotary Club of Muyenga Tank Hill and served as its charter president, laying a strong foundation for one of the district's most vibrant young clubs. Her subsequent roles as assistant governor during Rotary year 2020-21 and district membership and extension chair for Uganda 2021-22 saw her lead the establishment of 12 new Rotary clubs, significantly expanding Rotary's reach and impact across the region. Her dedication to service is further reflected in her leadership of the Tri-Circle Village Ambulance project during Rotary year 2022-2023, which enhanced access to maternal and child health services in underserved communities. As chair of the 99th District Conference, Christine demonstrated exceptional organizational acumen and the ability to inspire teams towards excellency hallmarks of her leadership style. Beyond Rotary, IPDG Christine's professional career spans decades of leadership in corporate governance, banking, finance, and business development. She has served as CEO and Vice President of the Institute of Corporate Governance Uganda, CEO of Uganda Women Entrepreneurs Limited, and Vice Chairperson of Fawe, Uganda. She's a seasoned banker and has held several roles at DFCU Bank and Standard Chartered Bank, and she currently serves on several corporate and public boards, including Opportunity Bank, Jubilee Health Insurance, Kampala District Land Board, and MEMPRO. Christine is also the co-founder and managing director of Greenlight Investments, an enterprise dedicated to uplifting individuals at the bottom of the socio-economic pyramid through innovative and inclusive business solutions. A major donor and a Paul Harris Fellow sustaining member, IPDG Christine remains deeply committed to Rotary's vision of creating lasting change in communities around the world. Outside her professional and Rotary responsibilities, she is a devoted mother of three, an entrepreneur, and a passionate advocate for mentorship, women empowerment, and community leadership. As she continues in her leadership role, Christine continues to be guided by a simple yet profound belief: we are doing this together, one act at a time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me, IPDG Christine Cheine Kawoya.
Wow. As you read, I said, have I completed the Rotary? Yeah, I did complete it. Good afternoon to you, friends. What a pleasure to come back to RC Mengo. As my dear one, DG Daniel is in charge. Congratulations. Happy, I know I came back last week, tried to check on you to see how you are trading. You know the first weeks, because for me the first weeks were trying weeks. I said, how is he managing? But because he was in Keramonto, Abidjan, that one, he could not answer his phone, so I knew. That's what happens to you when you're in Tanzania. But welcome back. And I hope you have gotten the beats, and we shall see you happy right after. I'd like to recognize the protocol as laid before us, already highlighted. DG, thank you so much for leading us for this 1 month. Even going through a month is not easy. I was told he went to Kasese, he went to Kihihi, he went, they drew for me the map because I was in Barra the weekend. I said yes. At least he did not get lost in the game park. I did get lost as I traded that, yeah. But also to recognize PDG Mike. Thank you so much for being a friend of our district. Yes. President Fred, you led membership last year, and the Rotary Club of Mengo grew significantly. Thank you so much for accepting to host us today to lead this drive and for continuing. I know you're going to bring more members. The fact that you've already started extending, thank you. And to all the district team members, thank you so much for receiving me today. And today is one of those special ones. To my, which president are you? To my PAG, Godfrey, who engaged me. And I said, Godfrey, I'll keep very close to you so that we can maintain our growth. Together with Annie, thank you. Annie, thank you. Barbara, Pade, we did a great year of service. And I would like to recognize all my presidents, action presidents, and the action team. Please stand up for recognition once again. Pade, you on the action team. Yes, you on the action team. Thank you so much for the work that we have done. You may take your seats. I believe you have seen the magazine, the Impact magazine for Africa. Have you received it? Yesterday I shared. The story is there, very clear. Temunajisoma. Mojisome, because it is a very nice story, and I think it will motivate us to grow much better. And I know DG Dan speaks from that same angle. We had about 900 new members, okay, net members, because you had the ability to delete even at the last moment. We retained only 900. But so as we are requested to be better than our best, Governor Daniel, you know where we need to go. A net of more than 1,000 members is what we expect this year. And we can only do that together. And this is the start. It is the membership month. I said membership month, I need to be back at the base so that we can be able to drive membership, because our growth can not only be recognized if the people who come after us do not do better than we did. So it is important that we protect our gains that we did last year and have this year do better. So it is upon me to make sure that this group that has been chosen by DMC, the one from my club, does better than we did last year. So rest assured, DG Daniel, we are going to do better. The story of our membership growth goes with a lot of attraction, engagement, and retention. You know, we started the district with 2,200 members, and we have grown significantly. And that goes with a lot of commitment. It goes with a lot of focus and intentionality for us to do better. And so the story begins, whereby we need to be able to attract. Our goal is to simply have more members. Members can only remain if we ensure that every member finds the right thing to do. If somebody does not have purpose in the club, they will leave. And every club member needs to remain vibrant. And I'm so happy that the buddy group today is very intentional. You know, I saw people standing down there with those nice long ones, ready to receive. I said, no, let me go in first, so they wait for the governor. DMC told me, no, they will take you in and then the governor will come in. To the chair, Mr. Kalanzi, thank you so much for organizing the team and for giving them a very good attire. This is a very important thing that we need to do. Purpose is very important. If somebody comes into a club and they do not find an area where they can hinge themselves, you're going to lose them. That's why I always say, if you don't use them, then you lose them. If you don't allocate roles to your members, then they will not come for fellowship. If you don't reach out, members will not come. If you do not say you're going to do the grace, probably Canon Vivian wouldn't have come in. But because she was allocated a role, she had to be here to defend that. Isn't it so, Canon? Yes. And so when you get members in your clubs, make sure you engage them. Engagement is very important. When I joined the Rotary Club of Muyenga, and I'm so happy to see my PAG Galabuzi here, he was there. I'm so happy whenever I see you in that audience, but you rarely come to those other clubs. You only come Mengo, Rubaga. So, but I understand you're protecting the people here. But he played a very significant role. By the time he was our assistant governor, I was the CEO of the club. But because I was assigned a role, I joined April 15th, 2015. And within those 3 months, I was assigned a role of Assistant Public Relations Chair. And I worked closely with the past president, Alex Mugume. And so one time I had the opportunity to present a strategy. We had kind of discussed it, but coming from the corporate world, I said, he lost somebody that early morning. So he told me, you know what, my assistant, you need to present this. I said, new to Rotary, about 1.5 months into Rotary, 1.5 months into the role, and I was supposed to present a projection for the coming year. I said, okay. I had my iPad, very quick. I said, okay, send me, let me have the presentation. Went through it. And as we went, it was a very good one. And it was presented from the corporate perspective. And probably that helped us embed it better, own it much better, because it had that corporate ownership. So in everything that we do, let's relate it to our work, our professional work. And that takes me to the other point, that when somebody comes in, sit with them, identify where their interest is, identify where their profession is. It may not be the work of the president alone, but anyone, any mentor assigned, and I hope you'll also be able to assign mentors to these people. That mentor can sit with a person and just find out the best of them. What can they do in a club? Relate your work to your Rotary Club. And then when you see that, somebody will tell you, I'm interested. Some people are just interested in having parties. So assign them parties. They will never miss those parties. And everybody is important in their own perspective. Respect that they just want to party. And assign them roles. Probably welcoming guests, opening the dance, giving the final toast, things like that. That member will remain engaged and they will always come. MC, somebody who organizes this. All the times that I came to Mengo, it wasn't decorated like this. But today, my President Migade probably did not welcome me enough. I did not see this welcome. So when I peeped into that, I said, wow, it is a new regime. Is it a regime? What is it? That one. But it's a very nice presentation. And thank you so much for representing. So choose and sit with each individual to understand what they need. Because not everybody enjoys what you enjoy. Yesterday, as I was watching TV, I was not well, so I never went to church physically. But I told Pipi Kalanzi here, I saw him taking the reading, yes, in church, the 10 o'clock, Rubaga. And I said, that is my Rotarian. But the only challenge was, he was not wearing his lapel pin. And so nobody knew he was a Rotarian. The beauty with this pin, when you put it on your lapel, somebody will say, what does that pin represent? And then they will ask you about Rotary. But when you don't wear, nobody knows. Everybody thinks you're just Mr. Kalanzi. Because he wasn't wearing his, even when you're going to church, the lapel pins are allowed, so you can wear them, so that people know you belong to Rotary. I don't think anybody asked you if you're Rotarian. Nobody, but if you had, somebody should have asked you. So in everything that we do, as part of this growing our membership, let's wear our pins. Let's wear the lapel pins, because people will get attracted to know what we're doing. And as we continue to engage, if we have assigned a role to every member, make sure you ask once in a while, have they fulfilled their role? Are they enjoying their role? Because you may assign them a role, and the people they're working with are not good. So it may become a problem for them to deliver. Try to ask, you as a leader, what is it? Are you enjoying it? If not, it could be a small thing, probably somebody. If it's a committee meeting, you may find reasons as simple as that, you know what? When I go for the committee meeting, we are meeting and somebody speaks Luganda, Lunyankole in the committee meeting, and somebody coming from the north will not appreciate that. And because of that simple thing, they will detest the committee. So let us try to be very inclusive. Let us try to find out where members are failing, because when people commit to join an organization, they want to join. And so they want to create value in whatever we're doing. So let us look at retaining members by removing the barriers. There are social barriers, there are practical barriers, and there are financial. And I will not belabor the financial bit because the DMC has talked about that. Let people pay in installments. If they have paid 20%, 50%, we have so many months in the Rotary year. Can we divide so that as we get to the end of the year, the calendar year, people are not burdened? Because when you're going through November, December, preparing parties, travels, everything, and then February, school fees kick in. So you can imagine those disorganizations. Let us make Rotary more affordable, more manageable, so that somebody tries to sacrifice probably 10 bottles of beer they would have drunk in one sitting to reduce them to 5, so they can put the other amount to very good use by paying. So, the 3 priorities for every club. Let us have a point of engagement. Let us have the early and the part payments. And let us look at extension. We can move. Let us look at the extension so people can follow. People stay where they're involved. That's one of our points of engagement. People normally stay where they're involved. Like I said, when you don't use them, you lose them. Isn't it so? You lose them. Who else in this community wouldn't have been here? Hajat, thank you so much for starting the Rotary Club of Mengo Hospital. We went with Hajat for the meetings. I'm happy that you got involved because I hadn't known you before, but when I met you there, I said, wow, they're using different people. I kept seeing similar faces here, but I'm so happy you assigned that role and you executed very well. Giving us a club with 60 members. Thank you. And these are not just members. They are people who come into Rotary to support us, to support our community initiatives. They come in, they bring a lot of understanding. I've seen quite a number of new people inducted last year, doing certain roles. And that is how they lighten our load. I know as we age, some people do not come for fellowship. I do not see PP Bunya today. Is he well? He's well. He's in a meeting somewhere. Oh, okay. All right then. At times people start coming, being engaged, doing different things. But if you have the replacements, now we have people from Mengo Hospital. They'll continue fellowshipping with you. I don't know why they're not here today, because this is Mother Club. Encourage them to participate in activities. I know they're busy working, but they can come. So that is an area that when they visit more, they're going to spread more. And when we get new members, then we can be able to extend others, because then they will find an opportunity. They will say, this one can also join. This one can also join. That's why you find new clubs are inducting many more members. So we need to focus on extending our Rotary. And that is the greatest service that we can render to ourselves. For me, one of the key highlights for me for last year is that I was able to bring new members on board. Members who would never have known Rotary. New clubs where I would never have imagined to start clubs. But even when we leave, those clubs are going to continue. I was in the Rotary Club of Mutare on Saturday. And of course, when you see those people, they say, there was a task. And because I tasked the vice president of presidents, he made sure it happened. So once you set out what to do, and DMs, I hope you have mapped out those clubs where you think we need to go this year, so that you task different people to do exactly that, and they will be able to do it. So in everything that we do, let us make sure that we are able to extend, we are able to support the extensions. But for every new member, in the first 45 days, I would even say 30 days, let us make sure they have something they are doing in the club. Because somebody should not be a spectator. Let them know that even if it's just sergeant at arms, that is a responsibility somebody takes with a lot of honor. Let us assign to the new members, but let us match the roles to the different persons. You wouldn't want to have somebody in the stature of President Patrick to welcome people. Put the right person, match the roles, you know? Isn't it so to the individuals? Match those ones who enjoy so that they can be able to do that. Different people have different talents, professions, you know, anything. So as you put out your committee list, do not think it is stagnant. Let it be a moving one, because whenever you get new people, assign different people to those committees. Re-engage, because somebody could be better placed to do something. Let us assign more than one role. Because when you eat, you can also drink with the same mouth. So with the same head, with the same brain, you can do more than one role. So I would like you to task them with more than one role. Isn't it? Let us not let our members be spectators, like we have said. Let us be very active. And in everything that we do, one question or one challenge that we need to say: where is the community service? Have a session. You as president, sit with the members. I know it may be hard, even reaching out to them. Ask them what they would like to enjoy doing in Rotary. And you'll be surprised. They'll tell you different things. Different things. Somebody may just want to contribute money. I'll contribute money. People who have buses for schools will say, I'll always give you transport when you're going for the community activities. That alone for me is engagement. If we can assign our members in the community service space, in the communications, some people want to be on Twitter everywhere. Those ones are there, you tell them, hey, the person is always on the phone. They are doing something. Engage them so that they can be on the phone to do something that adds value to the club. Some people do not miss fellowship. And those ones should be assigned roles in the fellowship. Some people like the club administration work. How are you using them to do club administration work? Some people enjoy fundraising. And when they enjoy fundraising, they may also enjoy giving to the foundation. So please use them to do that. I know in the past years, if you had allocated DG Daniel to fundraising, probably he would have started by giving there and also motivating other people to give. Because that's what he did last year for me, isn't it? So let us do something. And then you had somebody for youth, the one who was talking about the run. That one seems very youthful. Let him go for the youth docket. The Rotary Foundation. Yes. And then the vocational service. Simwango. Okay. He can be. And for you members, we know engagement does not happen by accident. Know where every member's point of engagement is. My point of engagement probably would be starting new clubs, engaging, encouraging people to give. And so last year, I invited some presidents home. I invited about 6 presidents home for the Rotary Club of Mienga Tankil. And I told them, whenever I'm going to do something, I need to do it with a lot of intention. I said, whereas we may not be the best in giving to the foundation, but let's pick something where we can hinge and say we shall win this award. So we zeroed on Polio Plus. And true to our word, we gave to Polio Plus and we are the best in the district. Notwithstanding the fact that we are number 3, let me see, there was Tanga, then Chigo, 7 Lakes, then Muyenga, and then Muyenga Tankil. We're number 4. I said, if we leave the big positions to the big boys, then we can come in with our one that we are winning. So I said we have to take a position. And so we took a position. So begin with a lot of intention. Know where your point of engagement is. Know where your value is and know where you can win. Whenever I go into something I want to win, probably that's me by nature. When I think I'm not going to win, I don't participate that much. But I find a point where I know I can win. And so I'm waiting anxiously. Did we win membership? But I'm sure we won foundation giving as a district. So this membership thing that moves here and there, we may not, but if we don't win, we shall be number 2, which is also very good because our district will have gained something. So review your point of engagement. At every point, review. At times you find you are not satisfied. Review and ask yourself, can I do better? Can I change? Strategy can be changed. You can reinvent your strategy and say, no, this is what we can do. And I'll give you an example. I sit on the board of Opportunity Bank. But because I'm a banker myself, I've been saying, what is this thing that is not growing? And every time you're returning this 3 billion for, and I said, this is not good enough. So we said, let's bring in a new CEO. Come in with clear change of perspective. So we are looking at a change of strategy. Media, we have said, let's go and sit. So last week we sat in the board meetings and we said we need to reinvent ourselves. If we cannot hit somewhere, let's hit in the second-tier market so that we are number 1. So that is our focus this year. If we don't, it will be a disappointment. Then I said, if we don't, I think I'll have done my time and I will leave. But you can change your strategy. If, President, you think you are going to look at 100 members, I know you failed last year, but when you failed, Muyenga Tankil did it. I said, let me ask 2 clubs, the incoming governor's club and my club, to hit 100. When we spared the 100 for your year, since you are the membership chair, I said Muyenga Tankil has to do it. And so as we hit 100, I said, this year, you should be able to hit 100 as the governor's club. We did it last year as the governor's club. So my call to you this year is that you do it as the governor's club. Make sure you don't lose. Match the different roles that you assign to the members, to the different skills, and not just to the vacancies that you have. Give new members a partner or mentor for their first project. It is very important. The first time I went for a project was in the Rotary Club of Muyenga. I went to Governor Mike's club. Which one? That one? Kabtemba, that one. It is a difficult word for me. But Kabtemba, but I have said, as I finish my year, I will go back to visit Kabtemba because there was a lot of progress. That alone touched my heart. I said, young children who are leading the family by themselves, I hadn't seen it. And before joining Rotary, I hadn't gone very far, for these different things. So Rotary introduced me to going very far. So that is why when I started the Rotary journey there as district governor, I had a very rude awakening when I was taken to Western Uganda. But I embraced it and I was able to come out in the best way I could. We can talk about recognizing contributions publicly and often. And I'm so happy that people who have paid at least something in their dues have been recognized publicly here. Do you see that impact? Thank you, DMC, for doing that. But do you see that impact? Do you know what it's going to do to the Rotary Club of Mengo? Many people are going to pay. Many people are going to pay because of that. And I wish we could do it often so that you recognize, you continue recognizing. In our Rotary Club, the list is published every week. Is it every week or every 2 weeks? At least I've seen it many times. And so somebody who hasn't paid says, oh, let me pay something. So that I go onto the list and I'm recognized. So recognition is very important. Do this very often so that other people can be motivated to pay or to do the thing that is being recognized for. Paying early, that one we've talked about paying early, so we can only continue so that we avoid the different payments in November. We don't want our new members to say they are still getting used to the club. You only get used when you participate in club activities, so do not give them that waiting time to serve. Do not do anything that says, no, they are still settling in. No, Rotary, there's no settling in. When you don't hit the ground running, then you lose the momentum, you lose the energy. That introduction, that, induction gives you the ability to know what are we doing next week. And so if you find a member missing the week after their induction, then it's a problem. We shouldn't be able to do it. 4 moves every club can make now. Every club can set the system up. Agree on part payments for the members. Start your year very strong. Encourage everyone to pay something in the first month. If they don't in the second month, we're already in the second month. Celebrate the fully paid up members and keep part savers also active so that they know they can do something. As we extend, I'm so happy that the Rotary Club of Mengo is partnering with the Rotary Club of Muyenga Tankil to start RC Budo, King's College Budo. This club has been on the radar for the longest time. Even as the DMC sat on the board of directors, was it board or PTA? PTA, I told him we need to start a club. He went behind. Probably he was waiting for his year as DMC. That is what I can say now. Yes, so we formed RC Budo out of the community. So, and also you're starting, which other one? Mengo City. Do you know that even Mengo can have a city? So those are some of the things. You have known it's important. So Mengo as a city is getting a club. And I don't know what the norms are going to be there. Yes. But let's form new clubs. You're forming from the city of Mengo. You're forming from a school. Can you form from your workplaces? Can we form from Namagoma? We're just in Ntare and we started the club. Can Namagoma give us a club this year? It is possible. Very possible. And even when you're in the chair, it's very possible. And I say yes to that. DMC, you have another club there. You have, yes. And the teachers were also happy. A club of about 48, 49 people. That is good. So we can all do it in our workplaces. We can do it in the different hospitals. I know we've done Mengo. We need to do Rubaga Hospital. And Rubaga Hospital. Okay. Or the Rubaga Hill, yes. Yeah, I remember Dennis's club, yes, Rubaga Hill. So any other place, we can do in our very different schools, institutions. We can do the professional groups that we are in. Because some people have professional groups that are quite big, so we can do something about that. We have the different corporate organizations and also communities. I know we are going to Mengo City. So let's continue. Which other ones do we have, DMC? A whole list. How many? 30? 17? No. You need to start with 30. So you shoot. You shoot for the moon. When you failed, you can land within the stars. Norman Peale tells us, shoot for the moon. When you fail, fall. But if you're shooting at 17, you're going to end up with 7 or 10. 18 with Namagoma. So you'll end up with about 13. So we can't. That will not be the better of our best. It will not. It has to be better. Shoot for 35 or 40. We had 30 on the radar. We did about 29, which was good enough. And then we kept bringing more on board. And let me tell you, everyone seated here today, extension is not the work of the district leaders alone. Do not leave it for DMC here. Let's all open our hands, let's open our hearts, but in everything that we do, let's invite members. Rotarian Vivian, how many members have you invited this year, last month? How many? 2. Where are they today? Diaspora. Are they online? You don't think so? You should have called them to be online today. Pipi, Kalanzi, the one who doesn't wear lapel pin when he's going to church. Do you know how many you would have attracted if you had your lapel pin? You're going to attract more. So how many have you attracted this year? Uh-huh. Okay. The other one is where? New member they've invited. Where are you? Honorable. Thank you for coming in. This is the way we do Rotary. So when they invite you, you join. Next time you also come in, invite somebody. That is that interesting thing. Another one is there. Please stand up. Thank you so much for coming in today. Those are the good ones. So next time when you're coming for fellowship, Honorable, you're inviting honorables. This is a big club now. Governor, they're inviting big people only. Honorables. That is nice. But when they're coming next time, please invite some other person to come. We need to extend our work to different communities. And I'll give you an example. If we hadn't invited one of our members, we wouldn't be in Gwembuzi. We started a community project in Gwembuzi because we had a member there. But that extension also helps us expand our community activities in those in places where people come from. So let us embrace that diversity. Let us invite as many people as we can to join us. Who else invited today? Mr. Secretary, did you invite members today? You did. They are both online. One is online. Thank you. President, your members are learning. Everyone is inviting. That's very good. And I'm so happy that just in the first month, we were able to bring in about over 100 people. Isn't it? Over 100 people. That's a very good start. I know the run rate needs to be much higher than that, but because we haven't done the wholesale attraction. So if we can't be able to bring in, that is traditional growth, but let's start the new clubs. The run rate needs to improve if we are not going to start very many new clubs. 170 times 12, how many members shall we have? We may not be the better of our best. So we need to watch for everything that we do. Let us adopt the multi-club sponsorship. And I'm happy you're already partnering with governors' clubs. I think now we need to start talking much better. Governors' clubs. Those ones who don't come from governors' clubs, I'm sorry, but you need to groom governors in your clubs so that you can talk closely. And then we partner to form clubs because they'll be very strong clubs. Let us encourage prospective leaders to start something new. Last year, when we came from the International Assembly, the president then told us, have assistant governors who have the capacity to start new clubs. And so that is what I went out to do. I tasked all the assistant governors to start new clubs. And trust me, they did. People did 2, 3 clubs. I was surprised. But let us make sure that the incoming leaders have a base to say, I have the ability to grow Rotary. And how can I grow Rotary? By bringing in new members. So let us make sure that the incoming leaders have the capacity to bring in or to start new clubs so that we can be able to grow our Rotary. And Mengo has already shown how the district is done, King's College, Budo, and Mengo City. And so, as I close today, when your club is growing, one of the things that I would like to ask you to do in this month of August is, of course, one is to attract, to engage, to pay your Rotary dues, and to extend Rotary, because those are the ways that we can be able to change, and also to have organizations sustain, because Rotary is a membership-based organization, and as you know, membership is our #1 internal priority. So if we don't do it ourselves, who is going to do it for us? It is us to bring in new members. It is not manna coming in from heaven to us. We need to be able to create this so that we can be able to grow. So members, I would like to thank you so much, but continue to ask you to attract, engage, and retain, because our district needs to soar. Beyond that, we cannot be remembered for the work that we did last year and the work that we do this year. We can only maintain that when President Tinka has told us, when we do better than our best. So, and I count on you. Thank you very much, President, and thank you so much, members, for giving me the opportunity to launch the membership month. Thank you.
Wow. A round of applause to our governor. Thank you, Governor. Thank you, Governor, for those words. Let me just add, Governor, and assure you that in the next 1 month, we should be 100 members in this club. I know we missed by an inch, but actually we have quite a number of members that are lined up. They are currently undergoing orientation, and for sure we'll even surpass that target. Yes. At this point in time, we are not going to have question and answer because this is not an ordinary guest speaker. For sure you heard what she said. She challenged her, especially our Katikiro here. You should always put on your lapel pins, your Rotarians, wherever you are. I keep telling you, members of Rotary Club of Mengo. Anyway, we had about 40 members online. One of them was very, very appreciative of your presentation. He's a member of the Rotary Club of Mengo in the diaspora, but he tuned in, and actually what he said was that for them, they are always online. And they thank very much the digital drive that we have in this club. Let me invite just a few people here for recognition, and then we'll move into the vote of thanks, which is going to be given by the Bade group. Our district governor and Governor Christine, just to let you know, because you said we have to appreciate our members whenever there is opportunity to do that. In the month of July, which we have just ended, we had outstanding members who we would like to call here for recognition and a handshake with the governor and with you. Some of them, we have exactly 3 women and 3 men. So we would ask that the men are recognized by our Governor Damulira and the females by IPDG Christine. You see, that's why I like this club. You know, they challenge the president when he speaks. Okay, we shall do it the other way around. Okay, allow me at this point in time to invite, first of all, Rotarian Dr. Patrick Mohindo. Rotarian Dr. Patrick Mohindo has been outstanding in the month of July. He's the man who coordinated our blood donation drive. It was such a mega donation drive. And he used his classification to do that. Let me also invite, so that we save time, there will be 3 of them to come, and then you can come. Rotarian Stephen Ibugembe. Stephen Ibugembe is a young man who actually led the empowerment of the new generation. This guy coordinated the organization of a mega conference for youth, which attracted about 1,000 students from Kampala and Wakiso districts. I also want to invite here Rotarian Henry Drake Waswa. Henry Drake Waswa is a man who sits in the back there, but that man is amazing in all that he does for our club. He flies the Rotary Club of Mengo banner very high. Wherever we are, he is the first one to be there, and he does a fantastic job. So please come here for recognition. Please go, Governor, you can come.
Wow. You see, the young blood. New members. Most of these were inducted last year, isn't it? Yes, I remember very well. Don't you see? New members are doing different things and doing things differently. So everyone encourage others to bring new members. And I like the Rotary Club of Mengo. They always recognize their members, even for bringing new members. Secretary, thank you so much. This is to Stephen, yes. Rotarian Stephen, thank you so much for coordinating that conference. I know many times we had wanted to have it when the RI president was there, but the time was extremely tight. So we missed the opportunity. Thank you so much for following through with it. And your club appreciates you. And so receive this token of appreciation from them. Members, we can stand because not everybody coordinated. Governor, please come and join us. Governor, please join us because a chain has to be seen today. Not everybody coordinated. So thank you so much for the coordination, Rotarian Stephen. Take this and know that your club appreciates you for the work that you do. Continue doing exactly that. Next is Dr. Patrick, the governor's doctor. In addition to what I gave, the governor appreciates you and your club also appreciates you for what you continue to do. And you know, blood was one of the key things that we did. And we continue to do because you cannot buy blood or you cannot manufacture blood. It has to be given. So your coordination was very important. For us to recognize over 3,600 units in one single day could not go without your efforts. Thank you so much for the work that you do. Okay. To the youthful one, Henry Derrick Waswa. As youthful as you are, what else do you do in the club? Nothing. Okay, that is very nice. Thank you so much, because then you amplify, because a picture is worth 1,000 words. So whenever you share the pictures, you're telling more stories than what anybody can write. So thank you so much for what you're doing for us. Continue doing that. Receive this as an appreciation from the club. Congratulations.
Okay, thank you. Now we go to, remain there. We will get the ladies as well. Allow me, Governor, to invite here Rotarian Tonia Namuli Sempa. Rotarian Tonia has been instrumental in the push to digitalize this club. But besides that, she has already brought us 3 new members, and she has 3 who are being oriented. Rotarian Naomi Mutegaya for championing the mentoring of new Rotarians in our club. And Governor, for your information, we inducted already in July 6 new members who went through that orientation process. And finally is Rotarian Hilda Violet Nabankema. Rotarian Hilda is a lady of many courts, but this particular one, she has been almost single-handedly spearheading the formation of a Rotaract Club in Chisubi, St. Joseph Chisubi Training Institute. And she has done a great, great job. We are about to move into chartering that club. Okay, so those are the members. Where are the gifts, please?
The Nchima clan never disappoint. Thank you so much for being such a great person, transforming the digital world in the club. Thank you very much. Naomi, membership growth is the #1 priority in Rotary. mentoring more Rotarians. You are doing the best thing Rotary can ever ask somebody to do. Thank you very much. And Hilda, you never disappoint. Eh?
Thank you.
Rotary extension is what we need. Thank you so much for living by what Rotary does.
Thank you. Can we have a vote of thanks, please? Vote of thanks.
Thank you, President. Let me invite PAG David Katobu Kenya to give a vote of thanks. And Rotarian Barnabas, the sergeant, please come nearby to give the statistics.
Thank you, Katikiro. Gentle people, you all will agree with me that our governor, IPDG Christine, still qualifies to be called a governor even in the presence of our own. You'll agree with me how passionate she is, and she has been and she still is with membership. I was even surprised when she said her target among these was TRF. She won TRF and she lost on membership. But 900 that you achieved, that was a record-breaking achievement. So for us, we think we know you achieved, and congratulations. She has spoken for quite some time, but I've taken note of three things. Of course, she has mentioned among her asks is invite, attract, retain, but one that has dominated throughout her speech is engage. Engage, engage, and engage. Thank you so much, IPDG Christine, for that motivation you've given to us. And allow me also to thank our governor, that the man, his smile is partly because, first of all, he has always moved with Canon, and he has no complaint with that, but also Christine left a very good foundation for him, that he's not stressful. Thank you so much. And our President, Fred, indeed, you attracted Governor Christine in this club more than even in his club, her club, because you championed the membership growth. And I want to assure you, members, before we recognize our president, Mengo had always been stagnant with about 70, 60, 70 at our best. Now, within no time, he has promised 100. And we want to invite you that on the 100th member, you please come and pin that person in this club, because thank you. So can we raise up and give a befitting applause to our speaker? Thank you. I take this opportunity also to inform our guests, Rotarians, Rotractors present, that tomorrow our governor will be in this very place at this very time, being hosted by Rotary Club of Rubaga, our mother club. Please, let's be here to support our own. And I think I'm going to request the country chair to move forward. The country chair is the smartest, you'll all agree with me. But in the absence of our sergeant, I think, Rotarian Ivan Kalans, our Katikiro, he copied something wrong from you because he doesn't have a pin. So, okay.
I give it to you.
Thank you. That's why it was easy for me to identify him. So you are going to help us invite IPDG Christine to receive this token of appreciation from the club. And President, please also join. Yes, please.
Thank you very much, PAG David Bukenya. No wonder you are now Kato. I didn't know the name. Governor, I want to thank you very much for the very inspiring talk that you have given us. And I want to appreciate the Rotary Club of Mengo because they are giving you this very wonderful gift. And I'm also privileged that all the times that you visit this club, I think I was the acting country chair. You clap for me also. I now, in my capacity as a country chair, allow me to hand over this gift to you. And I want to invite my AG and DMC to kindly come here and support me. I cannot talk at the same time lift. Kindly hand over, just hand over and for you sing. Hey, engagement. Thank you very much. Over to you, sir.
Yes, thank you very much, President. We are taking over to the point of statistics. We appreciate everybody that has made it to this club this very afternoon. The following are the clubs present, but before I mention them, our Polio Plus collection has been 460,000. Can we clap? The following clubs have graced us this afternoon. We are having them not in, the system captures them as they come in. The first club is the Rotaract Club of Muyenga Tank Hill, the Rotary Club of Muyenga, the Rotary Club of Nalumunye, the Rotary Club of Chotera, the Rotary Club of Chisasi Chanja, the Rotary Club of Rubaga, the Rotary Club of Butambala, yes, the Rotary Club of E-Club Global, the Rotary Club of Bwebaja, the Rotary Club of Kansanga, the Rotary Club of Kampala, the Rotary Club of Kampala Kawempe, the Rotary Club of Kampala Maisha, the Rotary Club of Muyenga Bukasa, the Rotary Club of Kampala Wandegeya, the Rotary Club of Mengo Elites, the Rotary Club of Nsanji. We are also graced this afternoon with the Rotary Club of Konge Lukuli, the Rotary Club of Lubaga Lekeview, the Rotary Club of Natete Kampala, the Rotaract Club of Mengo Mutundwe, and the Rotaract Club of Mengo. Yes, this afternoon we have also other clubs joining us online, dear Governor, dear Governors. The Rotary Club of Ngoma, wow. The Rotary Club of Nalumunye, the Rotary Club of Muntinda, the Rotary Club of Muyenga Bukasa, the Rotary Club of Machindye, Bwebaja Midi City, the Inner Wheel Club of Mengo, the Rotary Club of Mengo City Information, and the Rotary Club of Entebbe Base. Allow me, dear guest members present and dear governors, to mention the birthday group of that day. And the birthday group of that day
Rotary
is
Club
the
of
birthday
Ngora
group
is
of
also
June.
in the house.
Rotary Club of Nora.
Yes, President, that is it. Thank you.
Thank you. Members of Rotary Club of Mengo members, can you listen to your president, please? Your president has a different view. Can you now listen? Ah, okay. So, from the presidential desk, the birthday group of the day is Mutesa. Can we all be upstanding for the final toast? We shall have the honor of having the final toast given to us by the governor himself.
Dear Rotarians and friends, let's straighten our jackets. Let's touch where our important parts of the body are. And for the great fellowship, for the great membership caravan we have launched today, I propose a toast to Rotary International.
Next Monday, same time, we have the same ambience and we have an official welcoming of our own here. So for our AG, official welcoming. So that is the next fellowship we have next Monday. It has keep time, same ambience, same design. Thank you very much.